even compliment your friend, but 2 days after you've got the same thing. And then
family jealousy is actually a thing.
Yeah, it is. That's the word.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We are here again with my girls, ready for a chit chat, ready for a gossip, ready for a talk. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about
What's coming up?
jealousy, but not just couple jealousy. I'm talking about friendship jealousies as well.
Oh god.
So talking about everything. The word jealousy. So I think this is a very spoken topic, especially with girls. You know, girls, you're a bit more jealous of each other. I think even like being in like secondary schools with girls. I went to secondary school with girls. You know, speak a lot about that. And obviously friendships as well. So I'm going to be talking about a little bit about everything. So what do you guys think? What's your opinion on jealousy?
I think everyone has a bit of jealousy sometimes in life. I don't think it's like it's something that I don't know. There's a toxic jealousy that I think, oh my god, that's way too much. There's the kind of more like sometimes you need to feel that your partner or friend is a bit jealous because that means they're a bit like scared to lose you in a way. But I just think when a jealousy gets too much, then you know that's very toxic. Like you need to calm yourself down.
I think for me as well, there's two jealousies in life in general. I think there's a jealousy that you can cope with, and there's jealousy you can't cope with. In the sense of there's the jealousy that you can't admit, and then there's jealousy you can admit. And the one that you can't admit is the one you can't cope with. So for example, I'll say my opinion. I've said this already to Sarah, and I think I've said this to everyone. I'm not jealous of Sarah in a negative way, but like I'm jealous of her life in the sense of she's got 2 beautiful children. Like, is that nice jealousy? I can't explain it, but like she's got a house in Portugal. Something I want to achieve. Not necessarily because I'm jealous of her and I don't want it to happen for her, but it's that sort of jealousy. That's the jealousy I can admit. But then there's jealousy that I've had like, previously in my relationship that I would never admit because I couldn't cope with it. Does that make sense?
For me, jealousy, that's my opinion, right? Jealousy, I see as like, okay, that person's got that, let me go and get it, or let me try. I don't know how to explain it, to be quite honest. That's what I'm saying. I've never had a jealousy, even towards friend. Boyfriend, yes, when I was younger.
Obviously, I think boyfriend, you always go through that.
Boyfriend, yeah. But now, I don't even know what that word is, to be quite honest. For me.
The way I see it is when it gets with jealousy, I feel like I've seen like previous relationships I've been in, and when I was like super crazy, I wouldn't say super crazy jealous because I never stopped any of my previous to do anything. But I just feel like what I learned with, especially when it gets to relationship, take away the friend one now, but relationship one, I learned that as long as I know as a person that I can overcome it, no matter what, being jealous is not going to help, first of all, the situation. And second of all, it's not going to stop the person doing what they want to do.
Yes.
So if the person wants to do something with that person because you're jealous, they're not going to care that you're jealous. They're still going to do it. So I feel like just, that's my opinion is, I just learned to tell myself, you know what? If anything is to happen or whatever, you'll be okay. And if you tell yourself that, I think the jealousy just starts.
You're looking at your point of view, but I think sometimes, listen, you guys know I'm not really jealous of nothing, because I don't really care about that kind of thing. But I always, you always look at these different aspects, and I think the other person sometimes you need to feel like sometimes a little bit at least, especially with new partners and even in friends, that your friend or your partner can be a little jealous because sometimes they're not jealous at all. You think, do you even like me?
But sometimes
because like it's just weird. Like how can
but sometimes the reason why they might not be jealous, first of all, they might just not tell you. They might feel it but not tell you. They might be like, no, I'm not jealous, but deep inside they are, because I used to be like that. And two, maybe that you just make them feel so secure and they know you so well and know how respectful you are to yourself. Because I feel like if someone does that, do you know what I'm saying? I'm respectful to myself and I'm respectful to that person. I respect the person I'm with, so I know I won't do that. And that sometimes that person don't feel jealous because they know, like, I'm comfortable enough to know that that's not more than whatever it is.
But wait, hold on. I do agree with you, Pat, and I agree with Chris. In my opinion, there's jealousy for every ways. There's jealousy for the bad way, jealousy for the good way. Because I do agree, every friend that loves every friend, there has to be a little bit of jealousy there. I'm sorry, but not in a negative way. But even though jealousy of you losing that person for somebody else, that's already jealousy. That's already like you say, no, I want this person for me because she's my friend.
But then it's
do you know when I said friendship jealousy, I didn't even mean that way. The friendship jealousy I meant was like a friend that you've had, or you personally were a bit like that, of like something like Kat just said, something a friend has and you need to have the same, or you need to have better.
No, I've never had that jealousy. I do admit,
I've had a friend like that, and I do admit,
I'm not better than anyone. I do admit sometimes it comes from my mind saying, oh, you know, not now, but before I used to say, how come that person can do it and I cannot do it? But even if it was my friends, but now deep inside I'm like, I'm got to a point like I'm Katia. I don't really care, because I learned a lot with the person I have. And one thing he teach me was never look at anyone's life. Go and do yours. So that was one of the things I always said, and I say, I never let anything tear me down. I always say, if I have to achieve something, I always say I have to achieve it and I will do it. So that's the way I learned. So now I don't even think about what other people have or don't have. So that doesn't even come through my mind.
Yeah, but I think it's an age thing as well. Because obviously it's not the same. You don't know what your experience of life is what made you non-jealous now. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I'll be honest, yeah. Friends with jealousy, friends sometimes not now, but sometimes it is a bit of a peak. Like for example, you're friends with someone for so long, someone comes into a picture and that person changes with you.
That's where you
completely like not about jealousy, but you think like, I've been here, like, and I'm here, and you're back on call, and then that person comes into picture,
and you show more attention to the other person.
That's what I was trying to say. There can be jealousy in all ways. There can be jealousy of you losing a friend, but you don't want to admit, oh yes, I'm jealous because this is my friend, and you know I can see that somebody's pushing her away. That's already being jealous. Even if you think it's not, you are being jealous of losing that friend.
Example was with me with Pat, for example. Because me and Pat was so close. And when she started when she started one relationship with Evan, for me, and not that I was jealous of her relationship with Evan, I was just jealous of her relationship, like, I was just jealous because she obviously had another person in her life.
Would you call it jealousy, or would you call it?
I wasn't jealous.
Would you call it like, okay, I had a like all the time, but I know she's gonna have to divide.
Yeah, but I just felt like I was losing her.
Yeah,
and I know you could never compare my relationship with sisters compared to her relationship, be completely different relationships. But I had to get used to
healthy jealousy.
Yeah, I had to get used to the fact that she had another person in her life that she was gonna pass her days with. Do you know what I mean? Obviously I got used to it and I'm fine. I was quite quick, but on that aspect it was quite, you know, the same thing will happen to us. For example, you were very close to you and Sarah have always been best friends from day one. Obviously we were involved with you guys but we were quite young, but now that we're older we got more united. Obviously certain things that maybe you would speak to Sarah, you would speak more to me, like, or to vice versa, whatever. For Sarah,
I had the same situation. Sorry sis to cut you off. I had the same situation. I didn't want to bring this issue, but as we are talking about it, yes, like I have to admit that when Anna done that to me on her wedding, it was jealousy. I was jealous because I wasn't there.
But that was a jealousy of my life. But you wasn't jealous.
You there, and I wasn't part of it. Yeah. So for me, deep inside, I was jealous.
And you wasn't jealous like you didn't wish she wasn't getting married.
I was jealous. Because.
But that's what I'm saying, sir. But then there's jealousy. There's that jealousy. But then I've experienced jealousy from friend that, for example, would try and put me and Chris against each other, or jealousy of like everything I had that person needed to have. I actually had an boyfriend of mine tell that person I go out with one Pat, not two. That's how bad it was. But I didn't see it as a bad thing, because at that time what I saw was just someone that wanted to
be
like got inspired by me, because obviously I've always wanted to be into social media, YouTube, all of those stuff. So the fact that someone wanted to dress like me, that made me feel like.
But I think
I think it was when the lies started. So like, I'm not that. Like, for example, you just said to Chris, "I love that shirt you have, babe." You said
and then
that.
I'll come to you and go,
you know,
that shirt.
Or no, quietly, you don't say anything. You don't even compliment your friend, but 2 days after you've got the same thing. And then I ask you, where'd you get it from? And this person tells me, oh, it was just, you know, my mum's friend that gave it.
I had it for long. You don't have it for long.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's when it becomes sick. Like, you're not okay in your head. I'm sorry, because if you have to lie onto why you want to get stuff, because you don't want to tell them that
You
I really love that on you, and I want to have the same one.
I love your jacket.
I want you to buy it, yeah.
I said the same thing.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm that sort of person. I like clothes. If I see someone wear something, I'm going, oh my god, I want to get that. I'm not gonna be like. I'm not even gonna compliment them. I'm just gonna buy it on the side.
And just buy it.
I say a lot.
That's so. For me, that was when I was like, no, it's too much. But I only realized too much was too much when I wasn't the friends with that person. Because till the moment I was still friends with that person.
You always see.
I just felt sorry.
I think couple relationship and friendship relationship. I think people that are from outside see it more.
Yeah.
When it's a toxic kind of jealousy, then. Like, there's people that I know that I'm in couple-wise, and I think, whoa, that's way too much. I couldn't be in a relationship like that. Like, you need to follow your boyfriend everywhere, or you need to follow your girlfriend everywhere. And it's all the fact that it's so first of all, it's controlling. Nobody should live like that, because I think as much as you're in a relationship and a couple, you need your space, and nobody can tell me, oh no, because I like. You don't have to be with someone 24/7 to say you like them.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna cheat. If they're gonna do this, they can do it anytime.
Even though we're not, like for example, our partners, we're not together 24/7. He works, I work, and we only at home when we're both together. But like in the weekend, when I'm meeting you guys and he's working, he goes on meet the other guys as well. But going to jealousy, like I won't say it's a horrible negative jealousy. But sometimes my partner is more homey. And like when I meet you guys, I'm going to go and meet my shikimida. You know, he goes, oh, so what about us? What about me?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, you can, so why don't you do it? So get your phone, call your friends and meet up. Do the same thing. Oh, they don't do it. And I go, don't wait for the others.
Yeah, you
do it yourself. If that's what you want to do it yourself. So there's a...
But I think as of us as well, what happened was this year because of COVID. Because before we were meeting up all together all the time.
Yeah,
you'd meet up, your partners would be here, we'd be like all socialising.
I won't say jealousy, but obviously we can't meet all together
now, yeah.
And it has to be just a limited of
people.
And us always meeting, and they're not.
Yeah,
they're used to meeting up with us as well. Oh, so what about us? What are we gonna do?
As well, we've been meeting up more multiple parts than anyways.
Yeah.
So those people meeting up anyways, but because I understand what you're saying, it's true because even like family members, even like your husband can be jealous. He's spending like you said now, spend too much time with your friend and not with them at home.
Family jealousy is actually a thing, you know.
Yeah, it is.
That's
the
worst. I feel like that's another thing that COVID for me, oh my gosh, taught me is how much enviness is around family. Like I actually thought blood is blood, and you know you have to stick by them. But now I've realized that. F that. I am not pretending like that you're a good person, or I'm not just gonna forget what you've done because you're my family. If I've learned that now, if you don't show me good signs or good vibes, I don't care. If you're auntie of this or this, I am cutting you off. Because at the end of the day, you have people that are friends that are way more closer and love you way more than a family member can ever do. That's another thing. But going back to the jealousy thing, of families and all of that.
Yeah, it's jealousy of everything.
When was the last time you guys felt jealous? When was the last time you can say, like, I felt jealous at this point?
I'll be honest.
Anything.
It was Thursday. Thursday when I don't know if you lot heard my voice note. I felt so emotionally. I was crying in bed. I was my mum. I wasn't kind of jealous, but I feel myself, I'm going to be 30, and I feel like compared to you guys, I haven't achieved nothing. So I felt like I'm kind of...
I don't think so.
You do have... You know why you achieve. You know why you achieve. You know why you achieve. I'm going to tell you something.
I feel like I'm...
No, you know why you achieve.
I want to do, I haven't done. Obviously,
no,
yeah, but then COVID didn't really help.
Yeah, but there's one thing that you achieve, maybe that none of us achieved. One thing that you achieve is to keep all us together, because you are the one that's holding it. You are.
Sometimes in life... It
doesn't mean that you have to have things of valid, of... Yeah. House, car, money.
Yeah.
You achieve the love of everyone. That's the most important thing, Chris.
The way I see it, Chris, is your purpose in life might not be like my purpose in life. Like I want to have kids, and that's something that I want. But my purpose in life, God might actually say, no, your purpose in life is not to have the kids. It's to adopt a child. Or your purpose in life is to help other kids, but not necessarily have your purpose in life. So we think that we have to follow all this like do things step by step. But
She's the only one
focusly in life,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You studied.
You're the only one.
Yeah,
that
you
has
got
problems.
that.
No offenses on
No,
you
none of
guys,
us have
but they work better, but you've got higher studies than they do.
Yeah.
To be fair, this year of
You're
COVID,
going yeah, it didn't help.
yeah.
And I
What
know
could
there
you
was
really do?
something
I don't think any
you
of
wanted
us
to
achieved
do.
much.
Remember about 30 things.
I know you're 30 things.
so
Paris.
sad.
Yeah,
We're
remember
going to
Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, we went to do so much stuff.
Oh,
But yeah, going back to the jealousy
Yes, that's
thing.
the last time I'm jealous. You
Yeah.
guys.
Me, to be quite honest, and this is me being 100%, I can't remember the last time I was jealous. Maybe
Last
when
time I was jealous. I'm really
maybe,
trying to think.
no, actually, at the beginning of my relationship with my partner, and this is like 17
Jesus,
years, 17 years ago.
Go on, did it good.
I'm gonna be honest.
Seriously.
So like I've said to you guys, I really want to have kids, and the closer I'm getting to my wedding, the more I'm thinking about it. Like before, I wasn't thinking about it too much, but the more my wedding comes, and not only my wedding, but the fact that Dad is not getting like,
Yeah.
and it's never gonna get
I
better.
need to
Yeah.
get auntie.
No
Yeah.
way. And I feel like before I was
We need a
always.
baby as
That's
well.
something that I've achieved. I'm gonna be
Party,
30.
baby showers.
Before I always said to Ivan, like my thing was like we get married, we enjoy being married, but then my dad got sick last year, and it just made me realize how quick you're okay and how quick you're not. In a space of 2 weeks, my dad lost like 25 kilos. He was like basically not here. So for me, like the fact that I think for me, the last time I got jealous is seeing that everyone's having babies. I literally got on my Instagram, every single human's having babies. And now that, not before, but I think now the closer I'm getting into proper doing a family with Ivan and building that bond, the more I'm thinking, oh my God, am I going to be able to have kids? Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel as well.
And I thought it's not really a jealousy. Maybe it's not really a jealousy thing. It's just something
When you
I'm
see
like,
other people have,
yeah, and even like when I'm at
children.
work and I see these cute little babies, I'm like, I just really
I feel like
I can
what's
have
missing
one. But obviously,
in
the
your
way
life.
the world is going, we never know what we can have or what the difficulties we can have.
You
to
don't
have
have to
kids.
be that bad.
I know, but I always think, you know me, I always think about the worst first and then I think about the good. But that's my last time I think I was jealous. But I don't think it's a jealousy thing. I just think my mother instinct is coming out to be a mum. That's what I would say.
My last one was when we had the argument here.
Okay.
And I explained to the Katia why. It's,
So yours a friend one.
it is a friend one.
A healthy one.
It's a friend one because, like I said, you know, we are all friends. I explained this to Katia. We all have our ups and downs. We all need a cuddle. We all need some. And I just think, like I said to Katia, I just thought to myself that everyone was just thinking of one thing, relating to one thing, and we were all forgetting about others as well. Like I was forgetting maybe to call Kai and say, "Oh, Shikimi, how are you?" I was maybe, you know, it was always. Every time we gathered, don't get me wrong. It was about your wedding or about this. No one would ever actually say,
call for anything else.
Okay, let's just meet today, to see how Chris is doing.
That's what I said.
You understand? So I think that is coming to me as a jealousy, saying, okay, no one ever comes to me or nothing is about me. But it was just a way of about anyone else.
But yeah, guys, this is our opinion. These are our experiences. It doesn't mean we are all the same. As you guys can clearly see, we all completely think differently. It's just, it's just our opinions. So don't take it too much to heart. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and join my journey. And we'll see you guys in our next Chit Chat, guys. Bye.